The next disease is AIDS. The full form of AIDS is acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. Acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. Fine. So this disease is a viral disease. Viral disease means this disease is caused by a virus. Got it? Hello? Yeah. The virus that causes this disease is HIV. HIV means human immunodeficiency virus. Fine. Got it, beta? Yeah. So this disease first diagnosed or first seen in anyone in 1981. Okay. So in this chapter, we are going to study about the structure of HIV and the symptoms of AIDS. So these two things which we have to focus in this chapter. Got it? So see, look at the name of this virus, human immunodeficiency virus. Now break the term immunodeficiency. Human means human, virus means virus. Immunodeficiency means there is a deficiency of the immune system. Immune system deficiency means this virus is causing or defecting the immune system of the human. So you can conclude that in this disease, the immune system of the affected individual is not going to working properly. Okay?
Okay, ma.
So the basic idea of this disease, please keep in mind that in this disease, the immune system of a person is not going to working properly. I am writing here, immune system of affected individual not going to work properly. Not going to work properly. Got it? So have you understood these things? Okay. So I mentioned 2 points which I have or which we have to study in this chapter is the structure of HIV and symptoms of this AIDS. Fine. So first thing, structure of HIV. Got it? Okay. So HIV on its outer surface, outside you can say, it consists a lipid envelope. Envelope means this virus has an envelope which is a lipid envelope, means this envelope is made up of the lipid only. Okay.
Okay.
So this is a lipid envelope. This is the body of the virus and this body is covered by a lipid envelope. Understood this point? The second point is there are some attachment proteins. So the lipid envelope is important here, and there are some attachment proteins that are embedded in lipid envelope. So these proteins are like this. So these are the attachment proteins that are embedded in this lipid envelope like this. Got it? So these are what? These are the attachment proteins. Attachment proteins. As the name suggests, these proteins are helping in attachment. Fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is an envelope and these are the attachment proteins. Now inside envelope, There should be something inside envelope. So inside envelope, there is a capsid. Capsid. Okay. Capsid is a protein layer. Capsid is a protein layer. So there is a capsid inside this. So this is a capsid. This is a capsid. So as I told you, it is a protein layer, means this is made up of protein only.
Okay, ma'am.
Fine. So there should be something inside this capsid also. What is inside this capsid? This capsid enclose two strands of RNA, and some enzymes. See, this is a capsid. There is strands of RNA and some enzymes. So these two are the two strands of RNA, and there are some enzymes. These are the enzymes. Got it?
Okay.
So it is a basic structure of the HIV. Means that is how the HIV looks like. On the outer surface, it has a lipid envelope upon which there are some attachment proteins embedded. Inside the envelope, there is a capsid which is made up of the protein. Inside the capsid, there are two strands of RNA and some enzymes. Any doubt in this?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So moving further, yes. So as I told you, there are some enzymes in the capsid.
Mm.
Okay. One of the enzyme in the capsid is reverse transcriptase. Fine. Okay. So to understand this, first understand the terminology. Reverse means in opposite direction. Okay. And transcriptase means it is involved in the transcription. What is transcription? Hello?
Is it through like mRNA to tRNA?
No, I'm asking about transcription. I'm not asking about the reverse transcription. Only transcription. From DNA, the RNA form, and this process is called as the transcription. Okay. Now, the reverse transcription means opposite of transcription, means now RNA will form the DNA. This process is called as the reverse transcription. Reverse transcription. Got it? Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
This is the reverse transcription. Fine. So, why the reverse transcriptase enzyme is present here? See, there are the strands of the RNA that is present in this enzyme. Sorry, in
Yes,
this
ma'am.
virus, and this virus has to affect the humans, and humans have DNA. In order to survive inside the
Yes.
humans, this RNA has to be converted into DNA.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
So that's why this reverse transcriptase is present. Why? Because when it comes inside the host, it can convert into the DNA.
Okay.
Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now this HIV belong to the retrovirus family. Belong to retrovirus family. What are the retroviruses? The retroviruses are those viruses which have RNA and they make DNA from RNA. Okay. So this is
Ma'am.
the case that happen in these viruses. That's why we call them as a retroviruses. HIV is a
Okay.
retrovirus. Got it?
Okay, ma'am.
So there is a property of viruses. Viruses can be non-living or can be living. We are the humans. We can only exist in the living state. But viruses can exist in non-living state also and living state also. How?
Yes, ma'am.
When viruses present on any non-living thing, then they are non-living. Okay. And when virus is present inside any living organism, inside any living being, then they are called as what? Living. How? See, as I
Okay.
told you, the viruses have only two things, RNA and protein and lipid. Okay. So there is no
Yes.
ribosomes. Ribosomes are needed for the protein formation. There is nothing for their existence. There is no life process occurring in these viruses. They are non-living. They are like just when they are present on any non-living thing. Okay. When they comes
Okay.
inside the living thing, they produce or they replicate or they reproduce. When they are present outside, they are not going to produce their progeny or they are not able to reproduce. Once they comes inside the living organism, they can reproduce. So now they are reproducing. Now they are what? They are living.
Okay.
So that's why the
Mm.
viruses are present inside the living organisms are living in state, and whenever they are present outside the living organism, they are in non-living state. Got it? Also, this is the first
Yes.
property of the viruses. The second property of virus is whenever a virus is going to infect any cell, they are not going to incorporate their whole body in host. They are going to incorporate only their genome, whether it is RNA or DNA. What is the genome? It is the genetic material. Okay.
Okay.
Second property of viruses is this: the viruses are not going to insert their protein part. They have two or three parts: protein part, lipid part, and their genetic material. So they are not going to insert anything. Only they are going to insert their genetic material, whether it is RNA or whether it is DNA. So inside the HIV
Okay, ma'am.
virus, the genetic material is RNA. There is no DNA in HIV virus. So HIV virus is going to
Okay.
incorporate its RNA into the human cells. See here.
Okay, ma'am.
Suppose it is a host cell. Host cell, it has a nucleus inside a genome. It is a virus. It is a virus. HIV virus. It has strands of DNA. Now he is going to incorporate its strands of RNA. It's going to incorporate its strand only, not going to incorporate it whole body.
Okay, ma'am.
So this happened to all kind of the viruses like bacteriophage. Bacteriophage are the viruses that are going to affect only bacteria. Bacteriophages. Have you ever heard the name bacteriophages?
No, ma'am.
So, bacteriophages are the viruses that are going to affect only bacteria. So, what they are doing? They are going to incorporate their genetic material only, not going to incorporate their whole body.
Okay, ma'am.